Hold up.
Yeah.
Swirl.
Alright, I got a sheet of paper with a lot of stupid stuff I'm talking about today. Alright, I just want to tell you right now, this has been a trend in the anime gaming community, at least on the smaller side. I see talking about the drama in the anime gaming community. I'm going to tell y'all straight up right now, the anime gaming community sucks. And I'm going to tell you right fucking now. Alright, first of all, I'm going to give y'all a background. If you knew me 4 or 5 months ago, you probably would have been watching me on Avatar Yaya TV. Period point blank is, I was a Naruto channel, and I actually made a series called Storm Community Problems, where I talked about the things people did in the Storm community, just to make people aware of it, how to avoid it, how we can fix it, how we can make it better. Even though it brought drama, it also told people that I knew what I was talking about, gave me a following, and bam, everybody started changing a little bit. Like, you see less exposed videos, less that, it started changing. But, I do want to say this. The anime gaming community, Dr. Love brought up a good point. He was like, there is no unity in our community anymore, or ever was, honestly, because he brought up a point that most people that watch one thing like the other, and that's not really true, because if you're a Naruto fan, you probably like Dragon Ball Z. But if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you most likely may not like One Piece. You probably hate that shit. Or if you are a freaking One Piece fan, you probably like, no, Naruto trash. Or if you're a Bleach fan, you're like, they all trash. You get what I'm saying? That's just the reality of it. But that's only a few bad people. But a few bad people start to sway people's opinions. People take people's opinions and ideas too hard to form their own conceptions about a topic. So the anime gaming community is like Pokemon Go right now. We're using Storm 4, One Piece Burning Blood, and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Alright, so Team Instinct is Naruto Storm 4. Nobody fucks with Team Instinct because nobody really likes Storm 4 because it doesn't have necessary modes, features, so that shit dead. Nobody likes Team Instinct right now. Okay, let's move to that. Then we on Team Mystic. Team Mystic is One Piece. It's cool, it's chill. You got one of the best-selling mangas all time, I think almost ever. You have a really decent long-going anime where it's a lot of stuff to watch for a year if you spread it out right. You also have a lot of things like in Burning Blood. Say for instance, the game is really fun, but it's extremely broken. So, you know, other team members are going to point that out, that it's broken, and then it just loses a lot of credibility after that. Then you got Team Valor. You got my boy, the team I picked, in Pokemon Go, but that's besides the point right now. You got Dragon Ball Xenoverse, which is looked at as, oh my god, it's one of the greatest of all time. It's one of the awesome animes. Oh my god, senpai, why don't you marry me? This is freaking gorgeous. And when Team Mystic and Team Instinct, aka Naruto and Burning Blood, comes at Xenoverse, they're like, Nani, it's imperfect, it's nasty. And that's pretty much the gist of how I view the anime community. We also, another issue why the anime game community sucks is we complain too much about brokenness, but forget about fan service. Alright, as a person that plays fighting games, a person that plays a lot of fighting games, I look at games typically by broken mechanics, because if I learn how to use the broken mechanics or look at them as from a fighting game standpoint, potentially I can get better at them. And a lot of people in this community that will argue with people that have been playing fighting games longer than we ever have, like Justin Wong and other players in this community, will tell you straight up that this game is not going to be competitive or nothing like that. But I'm gonna say that for a little bit later. Quick story. We had a guy in this community called Mike and Ike 12. Alright. He was number 4 in J-Stars, high up in Naruto. He was whooping everybody. He beat everybody in Revolution. All the ones that was Raw in Storm 3, They got smacked by him in Revolution before he quit after that month period. And now he is almost on his way to being a pro Street Fighter V player, making top 8s. Sorry about that, I'm not editing that out. Making top 8s, almost top 4s in tournaments and stuff like that. Not to boast him up. Good job, Mike. But that's pretty much what he's been doing. And then people used to argue with him on the games and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, what happened? You know, he left because the community was stupid. It was being blinded by what their opinions was versus actual data and numbers. Mike is the type of person to look up data and numbers. Go in and look up frames and data. So that's pretty much it. And y'all argue with him and he left. Y'all literally drive people away from y'all games because y'all care about it being too broken, or like the small things, honestly, like the HUD, or like it's cool to look at the HUD and be like, oh my gosh, that looks gorgeous, but I'm just like, does that affect your gameplay, my boy? You know, like I don't know how that affects your HUD. A simple HUD with a clean health bar with 2 lines and another line under it is good enough. Honestly, I'm satisfied with that, but we are amazed by the little things, but sometimes never wonder about the broken things. And nobody really wants a broken bond like Rasengan, because remember, if you played that game, it doesn't work. It's just like fades and it's over. It's game, and it's just really boring. Again, nobody wants a broken bond Rasengan. Because it's just trash. So, that being said, the anime community is also why it sucks. A big reason why it sucks is that everybody here is pretty much too sensitive. See, personally, if I didn't know the anime community was too sensitive, on my old channel, I had no chill. I called everybody out. But then people get mad when you call their name out. I'm like, why do you care, honestly? Because theoretically, you have more subscribers, have more this, that, or the other. I'm not gonna call you ugly or nothing like that. But if you say something that's stupid, or you say something that's not correctly right, I'm not gonna say stupid. I'm gonna call you out on it. I'm not gonna just let you slide and say, because if nobody talks about it, things slide by and then everything stays broken. Like, that's one of the main problems with the world, that nobody want to talk about the broken stuff. And I have to comment on that. I've been a victim of why the anime community is so sensitive. I got my channel hacked and deleted. I got 2 copyright strikes. And now from the Naruto community, whatever, I've been heard that people have been telling me to like get away from them, don't talk to them, and I'm just like, I'm not doing anything stupid. Like, I'm just talking. Like, okay, just talking. I'm just chilling. That's pretty much it. I'm chilling. I'm not doing nothing else, nothing more. And I just don't get that. But that's one thing. Anime community needs to stop being sensitive. It's sad that the 1 million subscriber channels like Leafy, H3, I don't know, Syndicate, they can talk about each other all day and not get a copyright strike. Pyrocynical, not get a copyright strike. But the anime community, you can't make a joke about somebody and then they be like, oh, I hate this guy, or you suck, or you stupid, or you're lame, you're garbage, you're trash. Pisses me off. It really pisses me off. Yeah, and it's just weird. Nobody there in the anime community that I know of has over 500,000 subscribers. So I don't see why your reputation is tarnished by somebody that has quadruple less the size of yours. I just didn't get that. This is my biggest pet peeve. This is one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm trying to finish this in under 15 minutes, so this is a lengthy video. Just get your popcorn and your Kool-Aid. People who make, is this game going to be competitive? Okay, and is this game going to be competitive? Is this going to be competitive? If you made videos like,
will Dragon Ball Xenoverse be competitive? Will Naruto Storm 4 be competitive? Will Pokken Tournament be competitive?
those type of videos are haphazardly that piss me off. They get on my nerves. I feel like that is stupid. Honestly, I'm gonna drop this right now. Any game can be competitive. For God's sakes, Mario Kart is competitive, my boys. We get this. You know this, right? It doesn't matter. But it's not going to be the likes of Evo or anything like that. For the simple fact that, one, the community has to acknowledge it. And by our community not having unity in our community, that word already tossed around too much, community. Because you just got people that just play anime games. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm no longer don't want to be in part of the anime community. I'm out of it. I'm just doing gameplay videos. But I feel like this needs to be said from somebody that got smacked multiple times by the people in the anime community. It's not going to be competitive because when Justin Wrong roasted somebody on Twitter talking about Storm being competitive, at that point, you lost all credibility on trying to make Naruto Storm competitive. You lost it. That guy has years of experience and years of time. That's like hiring somebody that's been doing something for 10 years versus you being there for 3 years. You get what I'm saying? So, once you got roasted by Justin Wrong or anything like that, you stop. I'm not saying no names, but you cannot complain about this game being competitive. And the only way to get an anime game to be competitive of some sort would be if it was made by Arc System Works, Capcom, the people that made, I think, Under Night and Birds, Blaze Blue, you know, those type of games. That's the only way we could get those to be competitive. And they have to play similar like that. But a lot of people are going to be like, it's too hard. It's too complicated. I don't want to play it. I don't want to pick it up. That's another thing. The anime community wants balanced games, but they're too lazy to wait or don't want to practice to get good at a game. It's another issue with the anime gaming community that predominantly is filled with kids and they're lazy as hell. Yeah, I can't. And the other thing I want to say about the anime gaming community is we talking about just the big three, and I know a little bit more about Bleach and everything else. I just don't make videos on it. And another problem with the anime gaming community, why it sucks, is that all the other anime games that come out don't get supported. Like, say for instance, out of all the anime games that came out this year, the best two are the ones people don't even know about, or maybe know about, but just like, I don't want to play this because it's an RPG, or I don't want to play this because it's JoJo's. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is really good, minus the lag. It's probably the best one we got since in this year. I'm gonna be honest with you. And Digimon Cyber Sleuth is probably the greatest Namco Bandai game. I think it's top 10, honestly. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. One of the top 10 best anime games of all time, because it works well. It's a port from a PS Vita to PS4, and it does what it does really well, except for the online in that game. There's just a few issues with those. Naruto and them be having like millions of problems that shouldn't even have problems in previous games. Burning Blood is his first game, so it gets a pass. And Dragon Ball Xenoverse, just the community complaining about the wrong thing instead of complaining about the multiplayer, the online being balanced, which I'm gonna make a video on that. But I'm just a guy that just like playing anime games. I'm not an anime community. My channel is freaking more RPG oriented than anything. Anything that plays like an RPG goes on this channel, which is why I'm doing Naruto Ninja Storm Blazing, because I like how it plays. Or, you know, Xenoverse plays like an MMO. I want that to be an outlet on the channel. 50% anime, 50% RPG. One last thing I want to talk about before I end this video is the idea of squads. Squads annoy the hell out of me, but at the same time, it's just like high school. When you find that clique of friends you want to be with, that is all it is. That is all it is. It's the same thing. A lot of people view squads wrong, but however, some people don't want to like expand their squad. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, can I get in the Discord and talk to you guys? They don't say nothing. They be like, they ignore you. They see the message. They get the tweet. You know, don't lie to me and say you don't get the tweet. They be like, hey, can I hang out with you guys? They be like, nah, fam, no. And the idea of collabs, which is, I understand, it's all about safety. So if you don't feel like it, but the idea of collabs is, I do hate when, this is my pet peeve with collabs. Like, if I ask you for a collab, and you be like, well, how can you benefit me? Well, I'm going to give you a topic. If we do discussion videos or gameplay videos, I can be funny. Like, I'm extremely funny already when I'm doing gameplay. Like, I could say, like, Donkey Diddle Dickies or something stupid, and then somebody will chuckle at it. Or if we do a discussion video, I give you a really good topic. If you like the topic, bam, what makes it so difficult for us to collab on this? Now that we have Discord, where it's much more easier than Skype to feel safe about who you let in your Discord, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. And when I try to collab with people, my intention is to be cool with you, to learn more about you before the collab and after collab. And if you're nice enough, you hang around. Some people just don't like talking to new people. They just like, okay, he has a cool channel. Let's collab. Let's work out. You know, but I'm not saying don't ever use your friends for views. Like, this is one reason why I don't ask for collabs, because I feel like I talk to too many people on YouTube. Like, I got the Camilo Squad, the One Piece Squad, then I got my own Korra Squad, then I got the PlayStation Squad. You know, it's hard to balance 4 different groups of people and things of that nature, because I like multiple things. Right now, this video is going to be a little bit long. Right now, I'm lost. I lost my channel. I'm lost. I don't know what I want to do. I'm just having fun, trying to motivate myself, be happy, do the thing that makes me happy. And while I'm not in school, I'm not doing nothing, I might as well try YouTube. So, don't use your friends' reviews. The anime community needs a lot of fixing. Stop complaining about each other's games. Talk about how you can make each other's games better instead of just straight out smashing each other. I'm tired of everybody arguing about something, about a game, and then when the game releases, y'all be like, oh, we forgot to tell them we wanted that, and then you stop playing the game 2 weeks later. I'm out.